Okay, let's take a look at the hottest auctions for Beatles memorabilia up for sale at eBay this week.
Let's go.
We're jumping into these items today because, well, the difference between a piece of cardboard worth nothing and one worth $4,000 is often just, a single spelling mistake, or even the color of a pen.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, take the first item we are looking at. It's a pristine March 1963 UK Parlophone promotional photo card.
Right, and it's authenticated by Frank Caiazzo, sitting at $4,025.
Yeah, and it's signed by all 4 members.
Yeah.
But if you look closely at the ink, you see something fascinating. Paul and John used fancy fountain pens, like dark blue and light blue.
Oh, wow, okay.
But meanwhile, George and Ringo were handed standard ballpoints, blue and a darker ballpoint specifically.
I mean, when you realize the primary songwriters had expensive fountain pens while the others got cheap ballpoints, it perfectly illustrates the internal hierarchy of the band, right at the moment they were about to explode.
Yeah, exactly.
I just picture the exact hand that gripped that dark blue fountain pen also plucking his iconic Hufner BS.
Yeah, it gives you chills. And because they use those specific differing inks, it actually prevents uniform fading. So it gives the card this incredibly vivid, untouched feel.
So you have this meticulous, pristine early UK promo where everyone kind of knows their place. But fast forward just a few months to their chaotic, mismanaged introduction to America.
Oh, the chaos is so clear in our second item. It's an early 1963 US VJ single, Please Please, Back to End, Ask Me Why.
And this one is sitting at over $2,500, right?
Yes, because of an incredibly rare label misprint.
They spelled the band's name wrong. The Beatles with 2 T's?
2 T's. And there's a hashtag symbol right before the selection number 498.
Unbelievable. If you check your own attic for these records, don't just look at the cover. You have to look closely at the label spelling.
Yeah, because Capitol Records initially passed on the band in America. A smaller R&B label like VJ got the rights. They didn't even know who they were printing records for.
It's just like a rookie baseball card error. You hold that record, and it proves America simply wasn't quite ready for the invasion yet.
Definitely not.
But it's wild to think that in 1963, an American label misspelled their name, yet skip ahead just 3 years, and they intentionally provoke that exact same American audience.
Which brings us perfectly to our third item, a 1966 mono First State Yesterday and Today butcher cover.
Still in its original shrink wrap, sitting at $2,150. Now, First State means it has no pasted over slick, correct?
Yes, exactly. This is the original shocking photo of the band draped in raw meat and decapitated baby dolls. It even includes a copy of Capitol's original recall letter.
Such a huge visual rebellion. And this happened long before the Spay Pepper era changed pop culture. But I look at a $2,100 price tag and I have to ask, is it purely because of a 60-year-old piece of plastic wrap?
Honestly, yes. I mean, most people would have ripped that off immediately to play the record.
I definitely would have.
Right. So finding a Los Angeles pressing with perfect corners and no seam splits is almost impossible. The plastic protected the cardboard from decades of handling, moisture, freezing that highly controversial moment in perfect clarity.
Incredible. Well, leaving behind those massive American controversies, let's return to the pure musical genesis in the UK for our final item.
Yeah, we end with a true first-day Liverpool pressing. The UK Please Please Me Gold Mono 1G Dick James version LP. It's currently around $650.
Wait, I always see 1G 1R on these auction listings. Does that just mean it's the very first batch pressed before the metal molds start degrading?
Precisely. The labels are bright gold with 0 rubbing or spindle marks, meaning it basically never touched a turntable. Because those metal stampers were brand new, the playback is crystal clear with 0 distortion.
Which leaves you with a final provocative thought to chew on. Does the ultimate value of a record like this lie in its pristine audio fidelity, the ability to hear that music exactly as it sounded on day one, or purely in its status as an untouched historical artifact?
That is the ultimate collector's dilemma.
Well, thanks for joining us today. Whenever you feel like knowing more about the Beatles, visit us at BeatlesRewind.com. It's the Beatles, all day, every day, 8 days a week. Cass will do it again tomorrow. Right.
I wouldn't miss it by.
Until next time, when you listen.
Your mind conducts its own symphony.